Now, is that in reference to something I just did, or is that just a general some of them need to be thunk through? Oh, God. You know, you see something on the spike wall. Any more scenes? Oh, that's game over. Okay, so I gotta stand on 2 spikes. 2 spikes to get 2 more of the buttons. And just watch. I had to press buttons in order too. Just out of spite. I'm not that big of a fan of forced damage in games. As someone who usually has no health, not great for me. Okay, I might as well put the gems in this. It's open on both sides. Alright, good thing I don't put in a red gem. Okay, we'll go back, and we got at least 2 more buttons to hit, maybe more. Lots of spikes to step on. Can't go this way, I gotta go through the water. So very, very mean. We save. Because we're gonna take us a couple attempts. See, and it's random too, I believe. Great. Oof. I think you can see something if he's dead. How many, you think there's more buttons? There can't be more buttons, surely. Why do I keep doing that? Why do I keep doing that? Because there's a button on 2 of the spikes. What would that even do? Why make this room? Why do this to me, game? What did I do to you? I'm gonna turn this one off. Well, you hit Alt F4, and it turns everything off. Here we go. Oof. And then we go back upwards. There's a button. That spike didn't hit me. I don't know why that spike didn't hit me. I don't care. Watch, this is all just turn the spikes off. There's a button there too. Okay, I've hit, like, well, no, there's probably a button there, too, isn't there? Yep, she almost died. Had this button there. The receptacle above the heads shot out, a thing you had to open a bunch of doors for that got me to a chest that had the ornate key in it. That was a billion years ago, but that's what that one did. Okay, so there's at least 2 more buttons. There's 3 buttons on each wall. There's probably more buttons on each wall. You had to step on the spikes. I wonder why that one set of spikes didn't hit me. It's because they felt bad for me? Maybe. Immediately go into this. Stop shooting me! Right into it. It's not a lot of great options since you have to stand on the spikes. Maybe the buttons turn off the other spikes? Maybe. But so far, only one of them has not triggered. I'm afraid it's gonna be you had to hit them in order. And if it's hitting them in order, that's gonna be a nightmare. You don't have time to test it really, right? The bolts of lightning come so often that you don't really get much chance to do anything. As seen here by me getting shot. See, this one still attacked. I think how's this just off now? Nope. No, it's still on. Don't worry, Jimmy's got like 1 health. So what do you think, Bones? Thinking, man, this room kind of sucks. Do you think my man still yells out when he's dead? Probably not. Man, I can keep dodging him. Zigzagging from one side to the other, pushing all the buttons. I could. There's not a button here. See, there's a button here. But it definitely already hits. So he's not saying, hey, there's a button here. I think we gotta try and get back to the start and maybe just work our way up. This is a really diabolical room. For no particular reason. Like, they better give me an assault rifle for doing this or something. It does not seem worth it. I'm sure it's gonna give me like an egg. Maybe 2. Maybe even 3 eggs. If not, it should be auto load so you don't have to open the menu to load every time. Okay. I don't remember if I read what that guy says. I might need to read what this guy says real quick. It could be helpful. Looks like I deactivated all of the spikes. Oh god. Cool, I ran into that one. But do they have to all do like that much damage? Or if I do have to hit them all in order. Kobo, if you could just slam dunk me some secrets here. This one stabs me. There's no way to tell which spike is off either, right? It's not like they tell you. Okay, now it's just Kobo alive. Shock shield is a spell that is a secret. If that exists, that's your secret. Great. It would be funny if it just gives me shock scroll. I think I have it. I might have frost. Probably have frost. Even if there was some indicator of which one did what, that'd be helpful. Scroll of Hill also would be really nice, but obviously don't anywhere near that level. Bolt regeneration. Almost made it. Starting from the bottom. We'll just hit every button we see in order. Granted, I feel like we've already hit some buttons, so it might not do anything for us. No button there. Where are the buttons at? Where are the buttons at? Right here, maybe? There's a button here. Oof. Nope, yeah, that's still on. Oh. See, this one's off. I can only hit the buttons once. That's an important note. Okay, so I can only hit the buttons once. So maybe there is something if I just tank all the hits and get the buttons. Is it going to be extremely painful? Yes. Also, F9 does not work from here or on the death screen, unfortunately. We'll figure this out. At some point, I'm sure. Okay, so in this case, I might as well tank all the hits and hit all the buttons on the way down. Well. You get that double spike. So we hit the 3 buttons here. I really wish I had some way of just teleporting home to Hill. Good old home teleport, don't have that. Gotta walk all the way back. It's not too far of a wall. It's just kind of annoying to get here in particular. I suppose it'll be a little easier now that we have stuff like that. Like this one. Like this one. Get out, get out, get out. Okay, we're gonna go heal. And then we'll come back and we'll have, you know, a handful of buttons to fight, or click. The higher the spirit, the more valuable gem it desires. Thanks. That actually might make sense. How much they're gonna need it all at the same time. That might be what the altars are for. Like, for instance, this man up on Mount Crumpets may want a red gem. Do I want to give him a red gem? Not sure about that. But that might be what he wants. Oh, thank you. How do you pronounce your name? AI4? Do I need a red gem? Like, the red gems are very important. They're very important. Mainly because I can use them to buy food. I shouldn't use them to buy food, but I could. It's a long walk. It's a long walk of shame back to the health crystal. I guess I could get some pie. I like how the best food source in this game is pies. I need to have like a sell corner that I'm just like, this is trash. I don't need this stuff. I actually might keep the secrets on me. Frost burst I can put down. I don't think I'm gonna need anytime soon. This other gun is in the cell corner. Now with this, I did get the magic hat. Wear against experience faster. I guess I'm putting it on you. Namely because I want you to have like all the spells by the end of this, like just all of them. So yoink, I'm taking the whole food sack. What was in this one? Keys and spells and useful things. When did I get this box? I don't remember getting this box. I feel like that happens. I just randomly will have a box. Ring mail. And then shurikens we can sell. The pie is a lie. No, the pie can't be a lie. It's gotta keep me warm at night. Keep set close to you get XP for completing sets. I have completed a singular set. I completed the ring mail set. And that was by accident. So I can probably sell it now that I've completed it once. I assume. Yo, actually, that guy gives... Oh, wait, that guy gives fish. Hold on. Wait a second. Right? This guy gives fish. I keep forgetting where I can get food from. Oh, yeah. Fish. I don't know if that was worth it at all, but... Works for me. Okay, there's a guy down here in the water. I want to see if I can give him this Grimrock. Congratulations, just hold on to that. Mirror necklace is a good investment. Yeah, I probably should buy that. Thing is, I don't know why, when I play games, I always want my characters to be at the same level. Like, I don't like it when one guy's further ahead than everyone else. But yeah, it's definitely something I probably should buy. Red Grimrock for you. I don't know where the rest of those things are. But I know where those two were. One over here, maybe? It's kind of hard. It's nighttime. I could swap between them. It's true. It's very true. Nothing there, not even angry bugs. Okay, if I was another person who wanted stuff, like a magical pedestal, where would I be? Because I'm here anyway, and I've already put down 2 of my mystical magical gems. Also, items that give XP. Also very true. Things get complicated at that point. Oh, there's some green root and some bug snack. Have I been over there? What is this guy? I only wish I could have it be day at all times. Night's cool and all, but still can't really see much anything. The worm digs into the mud to get the moss. Well, so it's always with the worm, you guys. The worm digs into the mud to get the moss. Yeah, there he goes. It's always with the mud root. I only had the 1 too, so you better give me an extra one somewhere along the line. Oh wait, those go up. Wait, I didn't know those went higher than 3. I don't think I've ever seen this higher than 3 before. I guess it's been a long time since I checked that. Horse traps, more arrows, this spicy potion, lockpicks, and of course, More boomerangs. Can't forget the boomerangs. Oh, the XP stacks with potions of wisdom. Oh, I probably shouldn't have drunk all of those then. I definitely drunk a bunch of them earlier. So where's this last guy who wants the stuff? I know you're around here somewhere. Nothing, nothing. This is almost certainly a bridge, right? Right, that looks like a bridge. Maybe there's something behind the waterfall. Well, it doesn't look like it. Yep, nothing behind the waterfall. At least not there. Should probably get maximum breath before going down here. I know this statue is around here somewhere. There's gotta be one of each. Hold on, I can climb this. I can climb this. To no great effect. Maybe it's over here. It's like really early on, maybe? Dead guy, killed by frog. Nothing. Oh, wait. Ooh. Sure do love food. Dead guy. Bunch of nothing. Where is this last statue at? Unless it's like right here and I just walked right by it. It's not. There is. I might be able to sneak that. Wait, we can sneak that. I gotta climb up out of the water over here. And then I'm gonna throw a knife, long range, and bounce it off a tree. I'd be up there. Be on top of this thing. Remember when we went down this hallway when we got shot? That was a great time. Great time, 100 years ago. Yeah, it worked. Oh, it worked, yes. Probably can't break this. Yeah. Maybe that lure was for something, but I've already flipped it. More, oh, 2 lockpicks, you say? Elixir of evasion permanently increases evasion by 2. Does not help me on my quest to find the other statue. It's all the way back over here. Hey, there's shinies. Apparently, I missed all of the lockpicks. Just every single one of them. Makes me feel bad that I spent so much money on them. Okay, I think I'm going insane. How have I not found this other statue? Where have I not looked? Like here, maybe? My boys are sleepy, but there's no time to sleep. It's time to investigate. Okay, I'm just getting stuck in the mushies. It's not over here, right? There's a regular altar over there. Not there. Let's check that. And that's just a regular rock. Here it is. Hooray! Dirt! Wonderful, magical dirt. Crystal shard of healing. Great. Don't you have room for that? I put it in the pie chest. And I'm across the lake. I knew it. The Tome of Balance. That's +1 to all stats again, isn't it? And a Tome of Knowledge. +1 skill point. Yes. Yes, excellent. There's good stuff happening. Mostly by accident, but there's good stuff happening. Did I get to take those gems back? Probably not. I did get +1 to all skills, so... Probably doesn't want to take those back. Down here through the water? No, it's not. It's through here. You're starving. He must eat the pie. He's a meat pie kind of guy, I think. Okay, we save, and then it's... Oh... Yeah, it was a great reward. Now, will it be anywhere near as great as the reward for this nightmare? Surely this one, this route, will give me $100 billion. Right? They have to. It has to give me $100 billion. There's no way it won't give me $100 billion. Yeah, there's like one right there. Let me press that. Yep, there's one right there. The door is open. My bullet hand is broken. Get me in there. Get me in there. What could possibly even be in here that's worth this? A pie? Give me a twiggy pie. Another crystal shard of healing. That last pie was apparently too much. Just can't carry it anymore. Too many pies. A forge formula for the Helmet of Valor. It's just an ore. It's just an ore. And some lockpicks. Well, that better be the best helmet that ever existed, ever. Oh, it also turned this room off. Oh, finally. Oh, it turned this room off. My God. Hey, you know what? We're here. We might as well go check. If anything over here pops out at the old rat lad. Yeah, I don't think so. We gotta get in there somehow. I think we've hit dead ends on both sides. There's also this room, and I think he just got an item out of it. Right. I think there was a chest you get to. Yeah, there's just a chest at the end you get to. Which I had a key for, I believe. Right, I'm not insane, and I actually had a key for this. It's just unlocked this whole time. Yeah, it's unlocked. Alright, well, I think this is another dead end then. At least for now, unless I can figure out how to tunnel through the floor. Because we need to get into here, which means... Is that where we fall in from the sky? No, that's not here, right? No, yeah, that's Lower Nar where we fall in from the sky. So there must be some way into here from somewhere. At some point. When is that? Who knows? I don't think anyone knows. But the bright side, we solved that puzzle. I wonder if we gotta fall in from there. I don't think we ever figured out how to get that. Alright. And how to close this up. That has to be closed up somehow. Put some mushrooms on it, maybe. Yeah, that's definitely a hole, and that would land you... okay, I guess that would land you there, so it wouldn't really matter that much. I really need to land over there. And they're not a hole. Just randomly scattered about. Yeah, it did take my gem rolls. You know, I suppose I would pay 3 more gem rolls for that same reward again. That wasn't a bad reward. Food. Food. I feel like food randomly spawns. That, or I'm so incredibly blind on my first pass through every area. But there's no way. There's no way. No, yeah, we're getting into the deep sleep with the tiredness. I passed by the ladder. Alright, I think we're gonna go back to Garnet, and that's probably where we'll stop. Most of our aching questions have been solved. Actually, right? I shouldn't use this until I buy that necklace. I was thinking about going ahead and using like all my crystals to show me how many secrets there were left. Blades Domini still has 3. Garnet, I got the 1 secret, so that's fine. Old Lighthouse has 3. I think I actually got that too. Cheeseburg 6 of 11. Mornland 2 out of 12. Yeah, there's still quite a lot. Oh yeah, the Enchanted Garden. Is the Enchanted Garden for this stuff, or for another meat pie for the boy? Because there's Enchanted Garden and Enchanted Farm, right? 5 copper nuggets for the garden, and then there's also this one. Farm. Now, is it farm animals, or is it... It's probably farm animals, because it's egg, right? I can probably buy this one. It's 5 copper nuggets. I think we have... Or we can at least buy that many copper nuggets from the store. Because we have the 2 enchanted soil. Soil, please. Alright. Where's my other soil? Didn't we just pick up a... There, it's stink soil. And we have 4 copper nuggets. Yeah, I could probably buy this. Farmer's eggs and meat. It does both, but mostly food. Okay. Do you have any ore? Yoink. Is everyone extremely tired? Yes. Do I care? No. Am I slow? Also, yes. Do I care? Again, no. Is it this stuff? I think it's this stuff. I think it's these 2 things. So we'll just waddle on over with our giant pile of magic dirt. And we'll make a farm. Farm. Nuggets? Who's got the other nuggets? Who had that? You. 10 mudwort. 10? 10 falcon sky. Perfect. Harvest on time to support plant growth. Don't start any fires to avoid damaging the ecosystem. Like, oh, that's way bigger than I thought it would be. Like, do you actually not want me to start a fire in here? And harvest on... I assume I need to just keep picking stuff up as soon as it's ready if it's harvest on time. Don't throw any fireballs in here. This is a really nice room. I enjoy this room. I kind of wish there was a water feature somewhere in here. Maybe like a nice bench. Maybe some nice music. spiky nuts. Suppose I should also rub along the walls. See if there's secrets. I mean, probably not. Black balls. Yes. Okay, we'll do a quick trip around the walls. I think I've already touched most of the walls at this rate. And then the last thing I'll do, besides pick up the rest of the stuff in here, actually I think that might have been everything, is we will come over here, we will hit the save crystal, then we'll turn around. Not sure how often it respawns, but it's very useful. I can see that, I agree. Anyway, that'll be our actual save. But we had this one chunk of ore, and apparently the Helmet of Valor. I have to see if that's any good. We gotta go with Glockenspiel. The forge. How do you use the forge? Just put the things on it. Craft an item, place it for you, and acquire materials on the forge. The formula. I probably won't keep this helmet because this chunk of ore is probably worth more. But it better be a really good helmet. 14 protection, 2 vitality. It's kind of a good helmet. I mean, it's 6 more vitality than this thing. It does, or yeah, vitality. 16 protection. It does get 2 vitality, which is an extra 10 health. Maybe. And maybe later. Probably not worth buying now. Probably worth buying later.